Did you know that it wasn't the devil that tempted Eve to eat that apple? I bet you didn't. We gonna have us a quick little history lesson real quick, man. Look, if you ain't been paying attention to my videos, I recommend you go ahead, just go back. You know what I'm saying? Just binge them. You feel me? It ain't gonna hurt you. But I'm gonna get straight to the point for the person that just wants to hear why I just said that, right? First and foremost, I am on these niggas' ass, bro. Let me say that first, bro. I'm on their ass. They think they gonna get away with this. Let me put it like this, bro. We all know we in a spiritual battle. You see what I'm saying? We all know this. So you gotta stop looking from your physical point of view. We ain't battling flesh and blood, y'all. We battling these spirits. And they've been around since the beginning of time. But let me break something down for you, because this is what we didn't know, right? Did you know that it was actually a fallen angel that tempted Eve by the name of Gadriel? That's how I'm going to pronounce it. I don't know if I said that right, but you can do your own research. It's in Enoch, chapter 69, verse 6. It says it clear as day. But here's what I want to point out, though. In the Bible, correct? And we all know all our texts, everything has been tampered with. So you got to be able to use your discernment to really be able to gain the real information, because God will tell you the answers, but you got to ask him. See what I'm saying? So in the Bible, if you look this up, you can scroll through the whole Bible if you need to. You can search it if you want to go quick. There are no names of the fallen people. I'm going to just put it like that real quick because I about slipped. There's no names of them. They don't go by no names. They do not give one name. They only mention them in Genesis chapter 6, verse 4, I think it is. That's the only time that they mention them. Other than that, everywhere else in the Bible, they do not give them their names. And if you remember what I just told you from the last video, coincidences are not coincidences. They repeat stuff through history because we keep repeating in history. So they're just recycling their old information. You see what I'm saying? Because it's nothing new under the sun. You understand what I'm saying? But to just, just give you a little insight on something, bro. They took the Watcher's name. Dang. But y'all heard me anyway. It is what it is. Now, they took their names out the Bible, y'all. There's no names of them. But it was a fallen one that tempted Eve. It wasn't even Satan. And you know why that's important? Let me break down why that's important, because there's somebody that's probably like, well, why does that matter, bro? If you don't know who your enemy truly is, how are you supposed to fight him? You see what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted, right? The Bible gives you all the information you need to know, but they took a lot of the information out throughout time. You see what I'm saying? Through all our different texts. We can go all the way back, Dead Sea Scrolls, all type of stuff. They took a whole bunch of informational stuff out. And as we know, the word of God is our sword. That's how we fight. So if you take somebody's sword away, how they gonna fight? You see what I'm saying? How they gonna fight if they don't know what they fighting against? Because see, what we think is we fighting against one entity. As people that grow up as Christians, you think you fighting against one entity. You think you just fighting against the devil. You don't even realize that you fighting against 200 other high arcing angels, like high priest type vibes. Like they up there in spiritual rank, way above you, way above any human. And they've been here since the beginning of time, bro. Beginning of time, just running loops on us. That's what, you know what I'm saying? Like, but let me be quiet before I get too deep into what I'm talking about. You feel me? But just do your research on that, y'all. Like, it's a bit alarming to me. I'm gonna just put it like that. It's a bit alarming to me that throughout our entire Bible, bro, they don't give us one name of these fallen people, bro. But we know that they're here, especially the ones that, like, you have been encountered with this spiritual battle, like face to face, like every day. You know you in this battle. It's like it's no going back at this point. You know it. You one of those people, then you know that them fallen ones are real. You know this is not a game. You know this is not a joke. Nothing to play with. See what I'm saying? And that's what I'm trying to get you to understand. If they don't even tell the people, the Christians, bro, because we gotta stand together, we gotta stand strong. See, they try to put a mockery on our name. They've been trying to mock Christ since the beginning of time, bro, because he's been here since the beginning of time. You understand what I'm saying? Since the beginning of time, the Trinity was here, y'all. But that's a conversation for another time, because I'll get too deep if I get into that. Y'all do y'all research on this though, man. Enoch chapter 69, verse 6. It says it clear as day. Gadriel, that's how I'm gonna pronounce it. He is the person. He was the serpent that tempted Eve in the garden. And as we should also know, those angels were in the garden with the humans. They were actually in the garden before the humans. We out.